I'm Florence Balladay 3060, staying safe in quarantine.
What's the machine?
Woke up this morning feeling fine.
So guys, this here is the Hoover SPINARINSE Model 3012A from December 1968. As many of you know, I've put a new belt for the pump on this, and I've also greased up the motor and all the pulleys inside. So this machine runs a lot smoother. I've also put a new hose. Yes, still a standard washer hose. The machine no longer leaks now. We will look for an original Hoover hose to go on this. This is a very special machine to me. From my childhood. My nanny and granddad on my dad's side had one of these, so this was recovered for me in early 2016. I've got a small load of towels here and some face masks I'm going to do a wash, and in the bowl here we've got some conditioner and extra total liquid. It still needs to be done in the 9530, that does. Just do a little wash and a bit of a rinse with this. I don't have a single tub machine to go with it, neither a twin tub, so I thought I'd make do with this. Bit of a dull evening, so I just thought, yeah, maybe we'll do something like that. Do some washing in there, some hot water, rinse the spin in there, little bucket so we can check how soapy it is, and we'll see how we go from there. A bowl of hot water. I'm just going to drop in, not too much, about that much, literally. Oh, it's got a very bluish colour to it. Oh, okay. Probably about, that's hand hot water. About 50 degrees or something. It's not really to wash these towels, just give them like pre-wash. It's nice and hot. It's not very foamy, this detergent, to be honest. Right, we'll drop in some of our stuff. Probably going to absorb most of it. Might need some more water. Add another towel. Bloody plants galore around here. Now, don't worry, these towels, these are just towels and rags I use for, like, as say, restoring my machines with. So they're not really, they're just for doing little videos with. Oh, that water's hotter than I thought. So just do that. So water. Might be able to throw this one in. Let's see, shall we? Yeah, just a little bit. There we go. My hand's nice and warm. It's actually a bit of a nippy afternoon here, so, well, evening now. It's been a bit nippy all day. How's the weather where all you guys are? For those who are watching either in different parts of the UK, outside of London, or even those international and European, because I know there's some American people that view. Okay, Jerry, we wish him a happy birthday. Smurdle450. The community clown, as we call him. Okay, let's get that in the SPINARINSE. Begin loading the SPINARINSE. I have the Hoover mat over here. I don't know if you know that I always keep the power off to this at the plug, because obviously these have no interlock on them. So if the lid was to drop while I was loading it, well, it wouldn't be a very funny story. These Hoovers are normally quite good at balancing their loads, so you might get a bit of a rattle. So don't expect everything to be clean. This is just a play wash, sort of, you know, little bit of fun. Those face moss holds. Throw this over. And that probably will kill the grass. Right, going to switch on. Connected up to a surge guard lead as well. Phone going. Here we go. Powerful the pumps are on these machines. Out here, vibration doesn't do anything really. Get anything else out. There you go. Let's do some rinse. So because this is called a spinner rinse, it means you can rinse inside it as well as spin. So rather than put everything in a separate tub to rinse, just pour the water in. Make sure it covers everything. And soak half of the spin dryer. Yeah. Now put the switch on. And then we just go. Gushing out. See that proper Hoover force? See that? Two rinses. I don't know the third one I will. Also a gentle brake release rather than pull it through quite quick. That's actually yeah, it's picked up quite a lot. We're going to actually do 3 rinses, so I'm going to tip this bowl of water in. Make sure this time I actually get it in the machine. Here it goes down, and we're ready to kick off. See how powerfully that comes out. There you go, getting all that now. Once it clears the water, you can tell that it speeds up a lot more because there's nothing holding the friction back. Stop some more stuff coming out. And release. Okay, for the final rinse now. So for the final rinse, because we're using conditioner, we're going to actually do... Do you have to make that noise on camera? We're going to be doing it in the bowl because it makes more sense to soak the clothes in that rather than just tipping it over in the drum and letting it go through the pump. So I'm going to put that in there, as you see, and then just swirl it around a bit. For those who use Hoover-matic twin tubs or the single tub machine, some people actually put the conditioner into the main wash, into the wash tub, and they do it that way rather than doing it in the actual spin dryer tub. So I'm just going to all push through. That's Morrison's one we're using. We absorb slightly less water because the load is already wet, damp. It's freezing cold water. All push through. One more squeeze. Towel. And we're ready to load for the final spin. So we're ready to load for the final spin. Again, starting off, when you load a spin dryer, it's always best to put the most heaviest item on the bottom, followed by the next heaviest, and then so on and so forth. It just helps for better load balancing. For Hoovers, you don't have to worry too much because they spin up so quickly, the load's balanced better. But if you're doing something like a creeder, one that I've got, that thing is a nightmare to balance at times. It's quite shocking how much water these face masks actually hold. Although with these, they've got a tendency to rattle if they're unbalanced. I'm going to pour that in there. Alright, we're ready to go for the final spin. I'm just going to switch on the plug. Just give the body of the spinner a wipe. Just make sure we don't get any rust or anything. Happens, even the twin tops used to get absolutely soaked when they were used. Right. Spin dry mat in. And let's go. That's a bit unbalanced, as you see. How much more can I out of that? That's not balanced. It's a little bit unbalanced, a little bit too unbalanced, that is. Might be that bottom one. With a Hoover spin dryer, you can often tell where it's unbalanced because of where it shakes most. Shakes at the base, it's towards the bottom. Let's have a look. That's a bit unbalanced. They always like to play with us, play around with us at the last minute. Right. Let's have a look. Looks much better. I let this spin for a little bit longer because it's the final spin. It's doing pretty well though for the spin. This one spins at 2,100 RPM. The 302 one is 2,300. These weren't always the fastest, but they're very powerful. I'm going to show you inside what it looks like when one spins. How quickly it ramps up. See all the water getting blown across the top of the lid. There we go. As I mentioned to you, see we've got a surge guard. I always switch off at the plug for unloading. Let's take this out. Just so, let's say I was unloading and it's happened to fall, it's not going to come on by itself. And with the force of these spin dryers, it will rip your arm off clean and flash. They're actually very dry. I'll treat my White Knight dryer to these now. It's just on the load out of the 9530. Put it back in there, and then just to finish off, give the machine a wipe. Which will go back downstairs for storage. Well, not for storage, but because she's used pretty much every other day. It's just to ensure the machine won't rust, and also wipe down the actual body of the machine too. So right down the front, anywhere I know that we've got water, the base of the machine gets wiped as we go in. And that's that. All done. It's quite good in condition at the moment as well. So there you go, guys. That's the 1968. That's not, it's just water that dropped when I was putting everything in. That's the December 1968 Hoover SPINARINSE model 3012A. Absolutely brilliant spin dryer. My favourite spin dryer of all time, I'd say. I might actually be getting, should be getting another SPINARINSE. It's in the same range as my 3021. So we should be focusing on some more of the machines. I don't know what's happened about the A3060. As I said, guys, I've just got to wait until I get that motor sent to me. I don't know. I'm trying to see if I can hurry Rob and Steve to do it for me. because the 9530 will be going back into storage at the end of the month, and then bringing obviously another one of the other machines in. Well, we've only got one other machine, the A3060, because the Creeder washer dryer and the 9530W are, well, the remains of the 9530W are going to be going. I don't know what happens with the Creeder though. Chance we can get that sent a bit sooner. So I've got more hair dryers to do. I've brought a vintage hair dryer, so I'll have to video that. That'll be my next video. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and don't forget to keep it supreme and go with the flow and stay safe.